tell you absolutely not because
why?
it started
Why?
with the bombing.
Why? How?
Are you going to fucking interrupt me, motherfucker?
No,
I will drop a goddamn fucking nuclear bomb destroyer on your ass if you want to keep that up. Shut the fuck up. Don't interrupt me. Just shut your fucking hole and stop. You gonna stop? You interrupt me again, I'm gonna move my own ass down, and you can just fucking circle jerk each other, okay? You good? You good? Will you just agree that you're good? Because if you're not, I would like Matt to fucking own your ass and keep your ass fucking down to the goo, bitch. You good, EJ? You gonna interrupt me again? Okay, let's go. So, Matt, would you please ask the question one more time before I go? I appreciate that. Thank you.
For sure. So the question is essentially, do you feel that Iran is a threat now, and then possibly if they were to obtain nukes, is essentially where we were going with that?
They're no longer a threat whatsoever.
How? Could you explain how it's not a threat?
Okay, keep this motherfucker down. Thank you so much. Thank you, Matt. No, absolutely not. We're not a threat anymore. Say the attack originally happened wasn't the end-all, game-all of it. Because if it was that simple and we're all informed on it, do you think that's really the way it rolls when it comes to strategic abilities?
Matt, you need to explain why.
Why am I being interrupted again?
You switched.
Is it not fucking EJ?
That was my fault.
It's okay. I feel like I got COVID again, even though I've never gotten tested, never taken the shot. Yeah, EJ is like a COVID. Okay, EJ, you know what? On the end of the day, another time, great, but not today, motherfucker. Okay, when it comes down to it, absolutely not. There's no threat to the United States of America whatsoever. If you want to know what the real threat is, without going into detail, because I have lots of detail and I have lots of information, because I have family and friends that work for the U.S. Air Force and the Space Force. We are so damn covered. Look what Israel can cover coming in and out of their space. Okay, you think that's challenging? No. Think about what could come into our space. I'm in California. Okay, docs. Yeah, I'm doxing myself. I'm in California. No big problem. I have no problem showing. I'm in San Luis Obispo, the city of San Luis Obispo. I'm doxing myself more. I have nothing to hide. Okay? But I'll tell you right now that nothing is crossing and hitting California, whether it be drone strikes or anything else. Yeah, Gavin Newsom disclosed it, said, yes, the threat has been official. Guess what? That boat that had the drones on it, the little trestle, the little fucking fisherman ship, has actually been destroyed and obliterated, y'all. Feel good about that. And if it was in existence still, and they tried to launch anything from it, guess what? I live in San Luis Obispo, and guess what? I'm between Livermore and Vandenberg Space Force Base. If you don't know what that means, motherfuckers, stupid and want to interrupt me, then fuck around and figure it out. It's not happening. Nothing's hitting this fucking area. If it does, guarantee you. You know what? If Kamala Harris was I don't care about it. A lot of us aren't happy with all the choices. Give me 10 more seconds, and I'm docking my yacht. Okay. When it comes down to it, Trump is doing something because if Kamala was running this, shit, she just let us get railed up the asshole in prison. And I dock my yacht. Thank you so much, Matt. Appreciate your space. Thank you.
Appreciate it, brother. Really.
Can I quickly talk? Sean is IRGC agent. Don't trust him.
He's just fucking with you, Sean. You know, just yeah. Big Kale, are you there or no?
Go ahead, Galaxy Vendor, you dirty faggot.
He's on there. All right, Bill, you're up again.
Yes, beside this, like said, and some people they say, oh, Persian, they don't want, they're lazy, they don't want to fight. Guys, put these aside, because on the other side, we Persians, we can say, you know, before United States attacking this Iranian regime leader, if you remember, they attacked this cartel, the leader of the cartel in Mexico, which you can kind of figure out they're connected, right? So maybe you Americans, you should fucking stop partying and taking cocaine. So in your ass is kind of the cartel is right in your ass. And with Persians, yes, we have to also do our shit this on the other side, and we get this all done, you know. So don't say Persians or Persians.
It was in Guadalajara and Jalisco. You fucking.
We can also say that, right? We can also say you lazy young Americans are doing so much coke, so that's why the cartels are in your ass.
Is America more third world or the Middle East?
Well, we're in this shit together. It seems that these motherfuckers from all over the world, from Iran to Mexico, there are cartels and everywhere. So you can say
You're just not gonna answer the fucking question.
You can't criticize this shit. Every one of us, he has to do their thing, and we have to back the.
He's not going to answer the question, Matt.
We have to make the world ready for fighting with a real enemy, which is China and Russia. So let's everybody do their shit. And
we all agree on that.
Jesus Christ.
All right. So one thing that is just we go back and we look, guys. January, Trump was trying to get the Iranians to stand up. He was looking at what's happening, the number of people that were killed. And if you look, in the press conference, he literally said, keep standing up. Help is on the way. He told us back in January what he was going to do. We didn't think we were going to bomb the hell out of him. But so when we want to say that there's zero chance that it was having anything to do with helping the people, it weighs some in it. Still, I'm going to go back to the strategic play. The added kicker is 47 years of the bullshit, 47 years of death to America. You don't let them get to the point where they do it. I don't care who you want to call responsible for 9/11. It's terrorism. Who's the number one state sponsor of terrorism? It's Iran, who keeps saying death to America. Iran, who was working on a nuclear power. At the negotiation table, they said they were, 2 to 3 weeks away from having 11 of them. Great, their missiles can't hit us directly, but their two allies can. They can get a missile from Russia or China. So, I mean, there's a threat. Was it yes tomorrow? No. Do we want to wait 3 weeks and find out the hard way? No. You don't want them to get that power to influence that region because it destabilizes everything for us. And we can say, keep our nose out of it. I'm going to go back to this. Let us follow the third world status and see how many people here in America could look back at another 25 years ago. Fuck, we were stupid. We let that happen. Appeasement doesn't work. Never has. Go watch, I think it's the Four Horsemen documentary. Talks about the rise and fall of every empire. Follows the same pattern. We're in the same pattern right now. We want to fight each other about things because some people believe in a utopian fantasy. Meanwhile, you've got dictators that are the next two biggest powers in the world.
Shut the fuck you, Moses, man.
Shut up. Let me finish. I didn't jump in at all on you guys. Okay? But you have two dictators, are number 2 and number 3 in world power. We can keep playing stupid games with each other, but if you wait for everybody to be the imminent threat would be China parking its ass in South America, Russia parking its ass in Cuba, Russia parking its ass in Venezuela. You get that close, it's game over. You waited too long. Hell, look what Japan pulled off on us, right? So, guys, we can fight about all we want. We can sit there and say that it's nothing to do. We heard Trump back in January. I posted the article. It's an AP article that he said help is on the way. So there's some validity to the fact that he is that type of person who would say, fuck it, I do. He's an ego enough. He has enough of an ego to say, I want to go down as the greatest president in history. How do I do that? Middle East. If I cause peace in the Middle East, holy hell. He's a legend. So we can argue about his arrogance and about all this other stuff, but I don't think he's going at this just rogue. I think he's got people in the military that are guiding him, and he's got to make some decent plays.
Let me ask you, because you just made it sound like he would do this for politics, and I think that's what a lot of people are assuming, that this is very much a political move. But like I asked before, I think you were here, why would he do it right before the midterms? Like, do you have an answer to that or not?
I think he did it far enough ahead of the midterms for a couple reasons. It gives us time to try to get it settled down before the midterms. If we have to escalate things, I think it can get real ugly over there. But then it gives it time to calm down before. We're a long ways out from November yet. So that's why I think he did it when he did. He didn't wait and, pussyfoot around, so that's why I don't think it was a political play. As you said earlier, it hurts him probably more in the midterms than it does anything.
Well, Matt, respectfully speaking on this, Trump did say this would take 4 weeks. We're not at 4 weeks yet. And it's coming soon. And I will tell you right now, you can all call me out in the next room we do. When we have a room like this, call me out if I'm wrong. But Trump is everything he said he will do on a time frame. He's been pretty damn good at it. And guess what? Got 1 more week, and guess what? They're all dropping like flies, including Kamini's, whatever, half-breed son, whatever the hell he is. That motherfucker, all the goddamn mullahs all need to be destroyed off the planet. And I'm just waiting for the president of Iran to be taken out. It's a matter of time. It might take more than 4 weeks, but I'll tell you what, he said 4 weeks. And until 4 weeks is over, I'm not going to criticize Trump.
So let's explore that a little bit. I'm gonna pass that question around the room, actually.
Yeah.
So, Sean, are you saying you will not vote for any Republican, possibly, or any kind of Trump-backed Republican, if we're still there in some form? Which, by the way, I need to know what that is. I don't know if you want to answer that now, but I'm going to pass this question around to the room. Because obviously there's people here that aren't going to vote for any Republican, but I'm still going to throw it at people's their question anyways. But do you have an answer to that? Are you saying that?
Yeah, I do.
Are you saying? Yeah,
Easy
go ahead.
answer.
Want to do a little bit?
Yeah, easy answer to it. I'm gonna support anything that Trump has been doing. A lot of people on the stage that don't know me get to know me, and I'm gonna give you the quickest, briefest answer. Okay, first time I could vote, it was in 1996. Okay, get to figure out the age what my age is. Okay, I voted for Clinton. I voted for every damn Democrat up until Trump. I own my own business. The one thing that I love about this president versus any other president the entire time I've been sitting here being lied to is that Trump does what he says he's going to do. And he scares the shit out of people. And I'm sorry if it hurts all of your fucking American feelings and all of you people that need a safe space. But guess what? Trump plays the same game that fucking Kim Jong-un, all these other motherfuckers do.
What do you mean?
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you the game plan. I'll tell you the game plan real quick in a short sense. And I don't need to explain deeper. You can do your own research on it. But you want to know why the Ukraine-Russian war continues? Guess what? Both sides are getting weaker as we are building a base in a strategic location there. That's all I'm going to say on that. Oh, Afghanistan?
Bro, you've been drinking. You're not giving examples of anything you're talking about.
Okay. Well,
Let him go.
okay. I'm just giving you my right off my chest kind of examples, okay? I'm not some chillism in politics motherfucker who needs to compare my balls to yours, whoever the hell said that. I'm telling you what I fucking do know and what my friends and family members who are fighting in this motherfucking war are telling me, okay?
All I hear is sound coming out of your... I hear mouth noises.
Who's saying that?
Just chill, man. It's all good, man. It's all good. Just
okay.
Good.
All I can tell you is that all my friends that served in the Afghan war said it was a war over heroin. Isn't that crazy? It's so funny I don't hear that actually mentioned much. My grandfather was retired as a colonel.
It was fun. I wore
He's
it was fun. I wore earplugs.
Fucking soldier that served 132 missions bombing.
I wore earplugs.
I will tell you, the thing you all aren't talking about. Has anyone seen the smoke and mirrors going on? I'm going to cut myself off because I know plenty of people want to talk on stage. I don't want to give too much, but I do want to share with y'all that through my knowledge, my connections and my family members, and I've said this from day one before Trump even got elected this time around, and I was a straight ticket, liberal, radical, leftist voter, bitches. Listen to me. You can be changed. Now, you need to listen to the right people, but if you get your shit straight, listen to what your party says. And you disagree with what I'm leaning towards, I'm not saying it's a for nothing. The real problem is PDS, BS, Republican derangement syndrome. The sooner we can all unite as human beings and stop going left, right, like it's fucking teeter-totter, and like we're playing a fucking game at a strip club where I had one woman on my face and the other one on my dick, and they traded spaces, which really did happen. Yeah, I used to DJ at a strip club.
Welcome to Clubhouse.
That's what's happening. And guess what? It's time for us to unite and stop fucking dividing. You all? No, I'm not drunk. Stop dividing. And whoever's interrupting, that's all I have to say. And I am docking my yacht.
Hold on,
Yeah,
can I
I
ask
docked my yacht.
Sorry,
You don't need to ask me a thing. I am done.
No, this one on your sign up.
Matt, thank you for the stage. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just saying. I'm docking my yacht. I'm not going to respond anymore. Thank you.
There is a sensitive base being put in Poland as this is going on. Very sensitive, like potential nuclear type missile launch systems being put in Poland. So he's not lying. There's shit that's happening over there. There's more going on there than people know. I won't get into that, but I can guarantee you it's not Ukraine alone in this deal. It's also why China and Russia are helping Iran, because they know what we've been doing. And so it's backfired a little bit on us there, but he's not lying. There is a very sensitive base being put into that region while this is all going on.
Right. So real quick, just back to the question, because I was going and asking kind of like who I think are MAGA supporters. I can kind of guess who they are nowadays, and then we can continue the conversation. But Harry, are you there by any chance or no?
What's going on?
What up, brother? What's going on?
Nothing
So I
much.
didn't know if you heard the original question I gave. I don't know. Did you hear that or not?
No, what was it?
All right. So we have the midterms coming up, and I'm assuming that, for some people, this will affect how they vote for Republicans and MAGA-backed Republicans, for that matter. Does that affect your choice of who you're going to pick going into the midterms? I suspect I know where your answer.
Not at all. I'm gonna go with anybody that's backed by Trump, of course. I mean, like, has Trump steered us in the wrong direction? I don't think so. Not at all. Anytime he's been in office, so I'm always gonna back anybody that he backs.
All right, there you got one answer there. All right, so who else is also who's voted for Trump, who's not looking to vote Republican or MAGA-backed Republicans? Anybody here on stage or no?
Yeah, me. I won't vote. And I'm not one of these Nick Fuentes Goifer faggots. Like, I'm not for him. But I will vote. I will definitely try to vote for conservatives or right-leaning people. But if it's like some Israel firster, not voting for him. Like, fine. I'd rather have some crazy lefty.
Pepe, don't you feel that just about every politician's probably, as we've heard, backed by Israel in some form, like AIPAC and what have you?
Somewhat. I mean, there's some districts where they're not, like maybe in like Michigan. I mean, that's why you have sand apes like fucking what is it, Ilhan Omar or Talita Rashid, those kinds of people. Like they hate America. They hate whites and Christians, and don't get me wrong. I want everybody to be clear, okay? And this is something I've known for a long time. You can talk to anybody that was like in alt-right circles, anything like that. A lot of there is kind of like you do see people who are on both sides getting sick of Israel, but at the end of the day, you have to understand there's one difference between us and the left. The left doesn't like Israel for slightly different reasons. Maybe sometimes there's it's for the same reasons, but at the end of the day, they think of Jews in Israel much like they think of whites and Americans. They can't stand us. They're jealous of us. and they don't want us to have power, and they would love to see, you know, Jews or Israelis wiped off the planet, just like they'd like to see fucking white people wiped off the planet. So you have to be careful with, you know, this brown and left coalition.
But you just said you would vote for them over somebody who's Israel first, though. So I'm confused.
Over Israel? No, somebody on the right? Well, okay, so if it was like some like total absolute shit lib that was not, that I felt like was not a, so like, for example, Bernie Sanders would be like kind of a good example. He's somebody who I don't think he doesn't hate anybody, but he'll stick it to Israel. Like, he has no fucking problem doing that.
So you would vote for Bernie Sanders over a Republican?
Yeah, probably.
Oh my God!
Like, if I had to choose between Randy Fine and Bernie Sanders, I would take the lefty. I would take the lefty Jew over.
I don't see you with the green mod badge, Sean. You don't have to mod match him. It's okay. It's fine. It's all right. You don't have to mod.
I would take the lefty Jew I would take the lefty Jew like Bernie Sanders.
Your y'all was docked already, Sean.
Okay, guys. So he like Bernie Sanders. Everybody, it's like, you know, most Christian families have like that Jewish uncle or something like that. That's that guy. He's somebody who I don't really find to be threatening. Somebody like I don't know, Mark Levin. These types that will just, you know, they're completely Israel first. Yeah, no, fuck those people. You cannot be. One of the things that's really annoyed me about Zionists is they're like, I think being Israel first is America first. No, there's no such thing. There's no such thing as perfect allies. There's in no circumstance that fucking exists.
Canada is a perfect ally.
I'm just confused. What about all the people that wear like the God the Palestinian flag in Congress and shit? What about those people?
But we don't want them here. Okay, I think you know who you're talking to. So a lot of the Muslims that have grievances with Israel and Jews, at the end of the day, do you think we would kumbaya at the end of the day?
With who?
You know, all of the Muslims that dislike Israel. Do you think that if Jews, let's just say there was no
Pepe. You know why? Because they dislike America also.
Do you think that they would have a kumbaya moment with us, or it would be us versus them afterwards?
I think we would have a kumbaya moment with Jews, since we've had kumbaya moment with Jews. Jews have been fighting for America for a long time.
No. I'm saying no.
I just don't think.
Why do I feel like you guys are having a divisional conversation?
Well, no. I'm trying to ask him. Hold on, Sean.
This is actually a good conversation. Hold on, Sean.
Yeah.
Go.
So no. My question was, let's just say there were only Christians and Muslims left, and somehow there was like a virus. I don't fucking know. Something happened. There's no longer Jews, and there's no longer Israel. Do you think that Christians and Muslims would get along, or do you think we would look at each other as enemies?
I don't think you guys would get along at all.
Yeah, that's obvious.
So, I mean, was that a rhetorical question? So I'm not.
No. Well, I just wanted for clarification. I'm not, and so that was kind of an obvious answer. I don't think that we are natural allies with them whatsoever. This has nothing to do with us choosing favorites. But you have to understand, we are the one country that has done more for Israel than any other fucking country. And yes, it does get absolutely fucking obnoxious when you have the Republican Party, which, you know, is turned more populist under Trump. We didn't want foreign interventions. We didn't want a lot of this stuff. And then we vote for him, but then you have a very vocal, very connected, powerful side that donated a whole lot of money to him, that end up basically talking him into being this Israel firster, but basically buying into, you know, this Zionist interventionism, which we are not really for. It obviously does not sit with us very well.
Okay, let me.
So, like, how can we say that there is? So, I'll just put it like this. Okay, so if you are somebody that constantly picks a fight with us, and we end up going to war with you, you're an enemy. But what do you call somebody who says they're on your side, but they constantly goad you into war for them. Aren't they still kind of an enemy?
You don't think that America's wars are Israel's wars?
People that are traitors to our leadership, people that are traitors to our leadership shouldn't be hung. What do we call that? What was it? How was it handled when you went against your leadership? You were hung for it. I mean, I'm not going to take it to COVID, but go back, and everyone seems to forget.
Call democracy, dude.
Yeah, it's really sad when you bring up Benghazi and someone thinks you're talking about damn Muppets. Okay.
Wait a second. When was the last time? Like, just think about this very, very logically. When was the last time a Muslim country literally bombed the United States? When was the last time that happened?
It was a success.
I'll tell you the last time that they really fucked it.
Well, hold on, Harry.
With the hostages situation during the Olympics. The Olympics.
Yeah, but the reality is there's one reality that people don't want to talk about because hold on, the Israel lobby is so powerful here, and there's so much influence. I'm just going to say this, and this is how I've thought for years. When it comes to our relationship with Israel, I've always looked at it as a liability. There's a reason why Osama bin Laden really fucking hated us. His primary reason he listed, for why he wanted to go to war with the United States is our support for Israel. You look at Iran, yes, even independent of Israel, we had problems with them, going back to the Shah and who we thought should be in power. But it is still primarily, why do they hate us? Our support for Israel.
That's why I asked,
No, that's not why they hate us.
No.
That's a good one.
That is a really realistic one.
Conclusion is the Jews. It's all this like it's the Jews.
I was trying to get in for a little bit.
Terrible thing to say.
Gentlemen.
It's all this like it's the